Othello on the beat.
Said I try to show consistency, but I really had no time to be chasing all these bitches, but I'm really not gon' lie. Lately you been on my mind and I don't know what to do. Every time I'm in the booth, I only think about you. Yeah, my state of mind different, and the difference is you. Say you a full course meal, or these females Purdue. Your little mama be the baddest, and that's why I pursue. Yeah, I don't need to do no capping, she the baddest out her group. And yeah, her body picture perfect, like she need a camera crew. Need you in my life, shorty, won't you just fall through? But wait, time is to the...
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Spinner Podcast. This is going to be episode number 45, I think. I got 2MG Productions here. Before we get in that, I got a couple things I got to say. Check out my last podcast with Lee Paris. I just dropped that the day before this recording. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit me up on Instagram, SKBENITG, and subscribe to Spinner Media. Fuck American Airlines. And check out Cobra Collective and Spinner Tracks down below. I want to first of all say one thing, a shout out. Sugar-free ketchup, man. Like, goddamn, have you guys ever tried that shit?
Nah, I never had
No?
that. Man.
Yo, the sugar-free ketchup is unbelievable. It tastes like actual, like, what ketchup was supposed to taste like. The shit that you get in McDonald's when you pump it, you know how that ketchup tastes better?
Sugar-free ketchup?
That's what it is. It's sugar-free ketchup. And also, I want to point out there was somebody who came on this podcast long ago who came in here stunting all this shit. Oh, I go to all these crazy clubs, whatever. Boy, I saw you working there. I saw you working when I picked up that fucking place. You were just doing cashier there. What I'm saying is, be truthful. Be truthful. Okay, anyways. So, 2MG Productions, like, introduce yourselves to this camera and shit, man. Who we got?
Yo, what up, man? It's Killer Lev here with 2MG. We
J
lit.
Magic, Big 2MG, you heard?
And it's vida,
Benji was good.
Yo, man, I'm chilling, dude. I'm chilling. So, tell me about Westbury. Are you all three of you guys from Westbury?
Yep.
Okay, so tell me about Westbury a little bit. Like,
Westbury, man, it's kind of crazy out there, you feel me? We all came from, like, the same background, though. We all came up same schools. We didn't really have the same classes growing up, but, you feel me, we all connected. Mm-hmm. We always was there, like, since the sandbox, you feel me? Our whole group, like, the whole entourage of 2MG, who's sadly not here right now, but everybody, we all, like, have history with each other. So, like, it's never no fake shit with us. It's all real. Okay. So, like, coming up, for me, coming up from where we come from, it's kind of hard because, you know, niggas don't know about Westbury like that, especially hearing rappers coming from Westbury, like, who the fuck are these people? Yeah. But, you feel me, we here to really show people what we could do, you feel me?
Pioneers. So, wait, how did you meet him?
Oh,
how did you meet him?
So, boom, my
Him
first
is a funny
day.
story.
Alright, well, that's how we gonna start it. Second grade, it's my first day. It's like April.
First
Walk
day of
into
school.
class. I sit down. Teacher told me sit down. This guy gonna come over talking about some you in my seat.
I used to run the class, by the way.
Like,
I really ran that class.
first, I'm like, who you talking to? Like, the guy's nice to you. For me, he didn't want to talk. He was like, yo, see me at recess. I was like, that.
Wait, the first day?
Yeah, it was lit. It was like,
First 30 seconds of me and
Westbury,
Blake.
Yeah.
We were
What
supposed
school
to
is
fight.
this? What school is this?
Park Avenue.
Park
Avenue.
Shout out Park
Shout out
Avenue.
Park
Like-
Avenue. Shout out Miss Perner too.
Shout out Miss Kerner. Facts.
Did you have a fat ass?
No, respect him, Miss Kerner. I love Miss Kerner.
Yeah. So I'm waiting outside for recess, and he didn't show up. Thank you very much. And then that was that.
For the cameras, so we all know the truth. When I told him I wanted to fight him, Miss Kerner heard me and told me I am the leader of the class and I'm not supposed to be bullying new students. She pulled me inside. I was not able to go to recess.
False.
Had to eat my peanut butter and jelly in the classroom. And
Damn.
Give me a jelly. Honestly, yo, I don't even fucking remember how I met y'all niggas, bro.
Look, boom, another easy story. This is pre-K. Like I remember.
Oh, yeah, pre-K.
Wait, you guys went to pre-K together?
Yeah, me and him.
Because you moved from Staten Island.
Yeah, I'm from Staten Island.
Oh, so you're originally from Staten Island?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's a pretty good trade-off, I'd say. Staten Island, Long Island.
Islands.
With Lev, it was like, I don't know, was this like around, it was hot outside.
Yeah, it was like the beginning of school.
I was at my babysitter. I would go from my babysitter to my one of my close friends, Courtney. Shout out Courtney, that's my son.
Courtney, shout out.
She was she had a friend named Anna. It was me, Anna, and Courtney. That was the three.
Oh yeah.
Anna Used to go out with my boy. Like,
Wait, you used to go out with this girl when you were 4
no,
or 5
not my
years
girl,
old?
not my girl.
not
That
his
was my
girl.
friend.
Yeah,
Those
that's
was
his
my
friend.
friend.
So
Yeah.
his friend you used to go out with when you were like 4 or 5 years old?
Yeah,
He
man,
married her. That's what happened.
You were a young king, man.
He had a ring pop ring and all of that.
Yeah,
Really? God
Shout out to
damn.
Anna, man.
So they came up to me, Cody and Anna's like, "Oh, Anna has a boyfriend. She wants you to meet him." Like, who? They couldn't get his name right, so I had no
yeah,
idea
my
what they
name's
talking
fucking
about.
weird, man.
Messing up my boy name, finally run into him, and then from there it's just been. It's been it. Like, it wasn't like this character right here. This character,
he was
me and him
bugging.
beat up.
We got some crazy stories together, man. Ever since pre-K, it's like shit clicked with us. Like,
Yeah.
he been with me through like basically all my fights that I went through school. You feel me? I was with him. You feel me?
That's a fact.
It was just crazy, man. Every time it would be on some shit where even it would be some little shit, and it would he would just be right there, so it would just escalate to something bigger. You feel me? You feel me? Every time he was
Are
there,
you the instigator?
Nah, it's not even that.
I'm the puncher.
It's not.
Okay.
It's not even that though. It's just like, yo, this nigga fucking with you. Let's go. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's the type of time we on. Even now, you feel me? Like if niggas fucking with us, you know how we riding. Just you know how we riding. You feel me? That's
So like 2MG's been a thing for way, like this is before like the actual name got put on.
Yeah.
Man. Like you guys didn't know each other for.
Yeah, definitely before the title got put on it. The title was just the title, really. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
It's just like the bond, the brotherhood has always been there, no matter what.
And how'd you guys squash your recess beef? You guys just
He
like,
squashed it as soon as he came back. He
He
said,
came
"Right."
back, he was chilling. He was like, I want you jobs. I'm like, Blake, for me, that was it.
Welcome to my classroom, and then that was that.
welcome to my class.
That became my boy. Like, he was a dancer. Like, I used to dance back then too.
Really?
So he was, when he came, it was like, oh.
What kind of hip hop? Like what kind of dance? Like you're
I
not
was
doing ballet.
dancing.
A break
Like, I was
dancing. Okay.
full blown back flipping it out every day.
Them two, they the dancers right here. I just stand there. You
That's-
feel me?
that's-
You're like,
stand there.
no, I can see you in a music video being like Nav, like at some point.
Yeah,
You guys
exactly. That's
just
exactly
do a
what I
little bit of
mean.
like basic
Feel me? I
hand
just be
movement.
like, I just do a little move, you feel me? But them niggas, they be wilding, you feel me? They be on it crazy.
Killer, silent, man.
Yeah.
That's
No,
what he did.
man, you need that though. You need like, you
nah.
need a balance. You can't have all
That's
people
exactly-
going crazy.
That's why we work together so great.
Yeah, that's why I feel the chemistry is always like been
different.
there. Cause like with us, especially in the booth, like the way our music, like the way we create shit, it's like it comes together so perfectly. Even when we don't like plan it out before, like cause sometimes we don't, we just bring our own verses, or sometimes on some beat I even freestyle it.
I was
Yeah.
about to say that. Not to cut you off. Road to Riches, one song on there we all was together when we made it. Not even
Yeah.
all together, just me and him.
Yeah,
Not
we
one
just-
song on there we was all together like, I bet we gonna write this.
We,
Like,
yeah,
it
we
was
just
he
created
found the
it on
beat,
our own. You feel me?
he
Like did
found the
our
beat,
own
I
thing.
found the beat.
Then when we
Versus.
came to the studio together, everything just
just works
clicked.
well.
Everything just went perfect.
We don't show each other no verses. Yo, it's your turn. All right.
Go ahead. Like
What's
we have confidence in what we could do. Like
Yeah.
I know if I have a beat for Magic or B Dot,
Yeah.
that they're gonna do their thing on it, and vice versa with me. They know
Yeah.
that I'm a body this shit no matter what. Like
Okay.
that's why we don't really worry about it. Like, oh, okay. Like if we have a problem with a verse, we'll tell you like, oh, maybe you should change this, maybe you should change that.
Yeah.
But it's never like, oh, that verse is whack. Do another one.
9
It's
times
never.
out of 10, we
You got
keep
faith
it.
in those. Okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
for
So, like,
sure.
how did music enter your guys' life? Like, growing up, what were you guys listening to together? If you guys were hanging out and chilling at recess, like, what were you guys doing in the crib,
Man,
playing video games?
I'm
What
not
were
gonna lie to
doing?
you. When I was like really younger, I used to listen to a lot of Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Lil Wayne, Drake. I'm not even gonna lie. During like my middle school years, I was a lot of Meek Mill. I was a big Meek Mill fan. Like, I was a big Meek Mill fan. Like,
Okay.
even with the beef with Drake, I was like, "Fuck Drake, man, fuck." Drake. I was like, for real, like he was the Drake fan. He was the Drake fan from the start.
That's
you
when
feel
we
me?
was against him.
Yeah,
man.
you feel me? Because
he was
me
wilding.
and him was straight Meek. Like, it was like, yo, fuck that singing shit. We with the rapping shit. You feel me?
You know.
For the record, though, for me, fucks with me. Shout out DC. Fucks with me. Don't get
Nah,
it
but you feel me? Now the beef is squashed. You feel me? It was to the point where I wasn't even listening to no Drake. Like that's how hard.
You were so against it. You
I
know
was
what mean?
really like against it, cause like
Wow.
We ain't
just
bum drink for like the last 2 years.
yeah, just the fact that the way everything unfolded, cause I'm used to listening to real rap. You feel me? 50 Cent, Lil Wayne, all
Right.
the real pioneers that was like really like that.
Yeah.
So when I found out Drake got a ghostwriter, you feel me? I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I'm like, nah, I can't fuck with it.
Okay.
So that's why I was siding with Meek so much, cause like I love rap, I love the art of music. So like,
Okay.
I can't fuck with no ghostwriters. You feel me?
Interesting. Okay, then what about you? Like, who you
I grew up. When I was a kid, it was all Eminem.
Eminem.
When I was a kid,
Okay,
it was straight Eminem. I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
keep it a whole 100. Lil Wayne, of course, 50, of course, but it was Eminem. Like I could probably still rap half of his songs after all his albums
Really?
right now, bro.
Yes,
Like,
okay.
Eminem fan.
I mean, you were probably a fan in peak Eminem years, late
Oh, yeah.
90s, early 2000s. That guy was. I mean, that guy was. I was ironically listening to Stan yesterday or
Beautiful.
maybe yesterday.
That song
That's a
was fire.
phenomenal song. Like when
Fire.
you like, that's a great. I'm not a big M fan anymore because I just think the last 5 years. Have just
Yeah,
been
he's been hard
so
struggling.
bad.
He's been
I
hard
think Rap
struggling.
God was his last decent thing.
Yeah.
And he's had a couple of features here and there, but I don't think like when he actually puts out a project like Revival was terrible.
Oh,
My
It's
God.
not the same.
Wait, so did you
Eminem.
guys? Because are you also an M fan? Like, were you back in the day? Did you guys listen to like Revival?
Yes.
You did because of nostalgia reasons, and you just hear that and you're just like,
You
God
gotta
damn it.
listen to it. It's Eminem. You gotta listen
For
to
me,
it.
when Eminem drops something, it's like it's always like
Mhm.
I don't know how to explain it, but you feel me? He's one of the goats. No matter what anybody could say, even if he's
With a
had
bad project.
yeah, even if he's had like a bad last 5 years, he still has over 20 years of great music to
Yeah.
make up for that.
Right? Yeah.
But you
for
feel
sure.
me? Like he still has to be respected no matter what.
No, definitely.
That's
definitely.
I think in the middle school, when I got into middle school, I think that's when I started expanding. Like
Mm-hmm.
middle school, I was listening to literally everything. Like, well, I know Taylor Swift songs. I would know everybody. Like, they know. Like,
Niggas used to get lit to Taylor.
You used to go into Taylor Swift like
Justin Timberlake, everybody.
Oh yeah, him with Justin Timberlake.
Going
Oh my
crazy.
god.
Timberlake?
Whoever was going crazy, like that's what I was bumping, man.
Also, gotta give a shout out to Breezy, man.
I was about to say
Chris
Chris
Brown,
Brown. That's
man.
my
Chris
favorite
Brown
artist,
is
bro.
amazing,
Chris
dude.
Brown. I look
Yeah.
up to him. Like that's my idol.
Yeah,
for real.
no, for sure. Yeah, shout out. He's a DMV guy. I'm a DMV guy, so gotta respect that.
For sure.
What about you, man? Was Drake your big guy, and that was it?
Yeah,
Or?
Drake. Nah, Drake was. I fucked with Drake heavy. I had Cole. I love Cole.
Mhm.
Definitely had I was with Breezy too. Eminem for me, Lil Wayne, things like that.
Mhm.
At first, I was just sticking to like certain artists. Like I wasn't expanding. Like
Mhm.
recently, I say like around like high school, that's when I really started expanding.
Mhm.
Cause I wasn't big on like the mumble rap, and I wasn't really fucking like the new head. Like I was like an old head.
Oh, an old head. Okay.
Sure.
A young old head. Are you guys all three? Would you put yourself in the old head like mindset or?
Let me tell you something.
Him.
They're my witnesses.
It's a fact.
In high school, I went through a stage where I was straight listening to 90s music.
Yeah,
No
he
new
didn't
music.
have a
No
he
new
didn't
music.
have a new era song.
I was listening to Nas, to Biggie, to Tupac.
Go down the list. Method Man.
Yeah, Method Man, the Wu-Tang, Andre 3000, Outkast, old music. I was listening to straight 90s music, like no joke.
And
No,
you, where was the cap off? Like the early 2000s Eminem, and then like that was probably like the latest you'd go.
yeah, probably. Yeah, I was listening to like
Now a little later than that, you had 50 in there.
yeah, I have 50 in
Okay,
there.
yeah, 50.
Big
Big
L,
L,
shout out to
yeah.
Big L. Niggas don't know about Big L, man. Niggas don't give Big L enough credit. Big L is one of the greatest lyricists ever. I'm telling you that. Big
Okay.
Pun as well. You feel me? I was
Big
listening
Pun.
to
Shout
straight
out Big
90s,
Pun,
man.
man.
Okay.
Straight 90s shit.
That's crazy. So when you guys actually started making music, were you kind of going for more of like a spitter type of like that was your going for?
I did.
You weren't.
He said, I was.
Because I was watching an old X interview with No Jumper, and he was like, what I did is I started by freestyling, and like that was my foundation. Then I expanded all my sounds off of that. But because of like the freestyle, and I had like the technical part I needed to go for. Was that so? That's how you started.
That's how I was going for. You feel
Okay.
me? But I always, as a kid, I always like would write raps in my notebooks, like in school,
Facts.
stuff like that. But like, they was terrible. Like,
They were
I was a little ass kid. They was fucking terrible. I'll tell you that. I was reading one of my old books yesterday. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, what the fuck was I doing? But yeah, nah. I was always going for like the lyrical rap. Like, I'm like,
Okay.
like
I
oh.
wanted to be a puncher, like I wanted to be like Lil Wayne, like
Oh,
every
I
other
see.
bar is just like, oh shit, wait, he meant that. Oh, that's fire. That's what I wanted to be.
Okay.
So like when I first started rapping, it was what year was that? In the beginning of 2018.
That's when they started taking. Cause at first it was them two
Mhm.
that started the rap shit. Cause when I used to write my rhymes in my books, like I kind of stopped during like middle school, a little bit of high school. I wasn't really focused on that. Cause that's when we all started playing basketball. Matter of fact, we was on the basketball team.
Oh, really?
So, yeah,
Okay,
we was
we'll
all
talk
on
about
that.
later.
So
I averaged 30.
yeah, he was the GOAT.
You averaged 30.
Probably
We're
more
not
than
gonna
that.
talk about that. We gonna stick to the music.
Probably more than
Average
that. I'm not
30.
gonna lie. He was averaging like probably like 40. I'm not even gonna lie. In middle school.
This is the best team I ever
Bugging.
played on.
Fuck it. But yeah, nah. So I wasn't really focused on rap until they started it. So basically, I gotta give it to them for getting me involved with the shit. You feel me?
For sure, right.
Because I forgot what track did y'all drop first. I think it was Jelly Fam.
Jelly Fam.
Jelly Fam. It was Jelly Fam at first. So then when they dropped the Jelly Fam, it was like a song about basketball, about the Jelly Fam. You know Jelly Fam?
No.
What's his name?
Isaiah
Washington. Or the Jelly Fam. It's like a finger roll, but it's like more fancy and shit like that.
With it.
Yeah. So when they dropped that, they also was consistently going to the studio. So then they dropped what was it? Lean Back.
Nah, we had Lean Back and Jelly Fam. That was it.
Yeah, they dropped. Yeah, then they wanted to get me on it. So when they got me on it, that's when we really started taking it serious and shit.
Nah, we ain't even take it serious yet.
Yeah, you right.
I think after that,
It was
when
a
we
hobby.
once we got 11 to it, was just like, all right, let's try it. Like, why not?
Yeah.
So we tried it, and then it was doing good for us.
We dropped a few
Doing very
singles.
good.
Nah, let's talk about it though. Let's talk about it. He had the first hit of the group. Like the
I wouldn't
first
call
hit.
it a hit.
Nah, it was a hit for our standards.
You went from here to there. It was like
Yeah.
it was like the
It was a bop.
stepping.
It was
stepping
about
stone. Okay.
with the song Automatic.
Automatic.
Nah, shout out Automatic.
Automatic.
Oh my God.
That was a real like level up for us because I'm not even gonna lie. I gotta give all the credit to him.
But for people that y'all don't know, everybody think that song just came out of nowhere. I gotta give him credit.
Yo, nah, for real.
Crib, we was on the way to the studio. Matter of fact, boom, we'll get into this. I like talking about this. We was making our first song together. We was making Above You.
Above You, yeah.
He just got in the shower, boom. Taking a shower, he like, yo, I was like, yo, I just
You were
found a
singing in
beat.
the shower?
Nah. He was in my room. He was chilling.
We was listening to beats and shit, feel me?
Uh-huh.
So he go in the shower, I'm still listening to beats or whatever. I found a beat. He like write like 2 or 3 lines for it. He come back out. He's like, yo, did you write anything today? I'm like, nah, fuck this shit, get me tight. So I showed him the 2 lines, feel me? I was not confident. I'm like talking this shit.
He wasn't
talking it. He's like, yo, that's fire. Right? A couple more lines to that. Left, he came back. Like, you got something to that? Boom, had the hook. I'm like, nah, I'm scrapping this, dog.
He wasn't trying to drop it.
He like, nah, don't scrap that.
I was
Write
like,
a few more lines.
I was like, you're bugging. Like, you're bugging. Like, you're gonna drop that shit. Keep writing.
You already
that
had the
shit.
beat picked out, or
Yeah,
it
the
was
beat-
just it was
Yeah,
just
I had
was
the
it.
beat and I had like 2 or 3 lines, and then got to the studio. We did our 2 songs that we made together, and then
You recorded like a snippet.
I
right?
recorded the snippet, and the snippet went crazy. Like I recorded the full song the day the song dropped.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
so
he-
the snippet went crazy,
The
and
snippet went crazy.
okay,
Yeah,
and
he
then you
finished
were
it.
like, "Fuck it, we gotta finish this thing."
Yes.
Oh,
Snippet went crazy on my
shit.
Instagram, like
Yeah.
really crazy, like
Mhm.
2,000 views, and I'm like, damn, I only got 2,000 followers. Like
Right.
this shit is buzzing. And I
Right.
think after that it was like, all right, we could do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We could try this.
So he was going for lyrics. You was going for the Lil Wayne style, like what do you call it? Punching?
Yeah,
punching.
Yeah,
punch
oh,
lines.
What were you?
shit.
Well, like
Alright, boom. So first for me, like, I started off for me. I just wanted to have bars. For me, like, I was all about bars.
boss.
Cap. And then I ain't gonna lie. For me, started getting in my bag.
Light skin.
Started light skin shit. I ain't
Yep.
gonna lie.
Light skin shit.
I started singing a little bit. For me.
Nah, but my son good though.
And then
My
it
son.
just took
Okay.
over from it. For me, it's-
But Dot was always rapping though. Like
Yeah, always.
Dot was rapping in middle school. Like we
Yeah.
middle school,
Lunchroom.
we in the table lunchroom. He
He-
just
lunchroom.
freestyling.
He
Get
never
somebody-
stopped. The thing with us, we kind of stopped a little bit, but he never stopped. Like,
Never,
he kept
never.
going.
Like
kept
it really
going.
go like this. Cause how he give me credit, I give him credit.
Mhm.
How he said we put him in it. He put me in this rapping shit. Like we was
Same
on, we was
vice versa,
prosper.
too.
Yeah.
It was a prosper bus, right?
So it's almost like if you weren't present, you two like wouldn't be the same, and he wasn't present, you two wouldn't be. You know,
Exactly.
It's
Exactly
just
right.
Yeah.
It's three of us.
And is it the case also for everybody else in 2MG? Like if one guy wasn't there, it just wouldn't be the same, or if another, like everybody.
I mean, yeah, to a certain extent.
No.
Like,
No.
to a certain extent though, like
You would always pursued rap.
Shout out my brothers, man. But
You feel me?
it's a few that we had that really folded on us.
Oh,
so
yeah,
I
for
can't
sure.
say-
Oh,
for
okay.
sure,
So
for
everybody.
sure. Few that
So
folded.
the current roster, the current team, that group is everybody in there is key.
yeah, those
That-
are
are
the
my
ones.
brothers.
Those are the ones. Those are the ones that's
They
solid.
better not fold on me either. I know they watch. They better not fold.
Nah, but like the group that we got right now, like our whole entourage, that's
Locked in.
That's solid right there. No matter what.
Okay.
You feel me? Like
No trade clauses on these guys.
nothing.
None of that.
Before that, it was like, I don't even want to say his name. You feel me? 'Cause
Nope.
that's gonna violate.
No.
You want to just put like an alias? Or call him like,
Nah. I ain't even gonna say it. I ain't even gonna put my son out like that. You feel me? But like he kind of folded on us. Like, but it's alright though. You feel me? It's still like
That motivated us.
it's in the past now. You feel me? We not gonna dwell on that. We on to bigger and better endeavors. So like it's whatever. You feel me?
Is it tough being a part of collective a little bit for you guys? Like, is it because there is a lot of personalities? There's a lot of people that need to be managed, that need attention, and stuff like that. Can it be tough at times?
I mean,
Extremely.
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
for sure. Especially with like our schedules.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. That's the main thing that affects us as a group because sometimes they want to go to the studio. I can't.
Yeah.
You feel me? I got work. Sometimes I want to go to the studio. They can't. You feel me? But like we find a way to make it work.
Right.
It's
For
like,
sure.
I
Yeah.
think the most annoying thing about being a collective group is the negative comments. Like whenever we run into something negative, I hear the same thing. Oh, when y'all get signed, how y'all gonna do that? What if they just want one person? What if they just want two people? How you gonna do that? And I'm telling all the labels out there right now, I'm not signing nothing without my two brothers right here.
That's a fact.
Like, at all.
At all.
I don't care if you put $50 million in front of me. I'm not doing it. Unless these two are with me, I'm not doing it.
Hey, man. You know, that's some Illuminati bullshit right there. They're trying to get you into there. Or they're trying to just get you. They're trying to just get you.
Not happening.
All right, that's some deep state shit. All right, I don't tolerate that at all. So when did it take a turn for you guys in terms of your music? When you're like, so you had the one song, Automatic. Was Automatic the one song where like, okay, all of us cut the bullshit. We're going in with this thing.
It was actually
The remix.
the Automatic that we made.
Oh,
Because
okay.
we made a remix. We brought like some guys from the hood.
Shout out Jada Boy. Shout out Pop.
Pop, yeah, facts. It was me, him on the remix. Because at first it was just him on the song.
Right.
Automatic. It was just his solo song. So then,
It's the only solo song I got.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
We only have like, I can't say that. I got 2 solo songs. You got 2 as well, I think.
He got 3, I think.
3, yeah. He's the one that really be doing the solo shit. But you feel me? We all do solo shit. It's not like we.
It just doesn't come out.
Yeah, it just doesn't like. We don't really like work like
It's
that.
not our fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, we got some guys from the hood, cause they seen the numbers it was doing. They got like 10,000 plays and like.
You know what I did? It was the song was going so good because like I remember it did like 2,000 views in one night.
Yeah,
Damn.
it was going crazy. It was
Like,
really going crazy.
And that was like my first song, so it was like
In one night.
one night.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I was a basketball player before that. Like it was just Josh could jump. That's it. So it wasn't like I had a title for rap. After that, that's magic.
Yeah,
that's
that's when they
Jay-Z.
start.
He rap.
That's when he went from Joshua or Josh to
Yeah.
Magic. That's when they started
Oh,
recognizing him as
okay.
Magic.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It was like, yo, that's magic. So then I'm like probably like 2-3 weeks after that, I'm like, I was going to Snap playing around with my fans, playing around with people that was fucking, because my Snap started going crazy, you feel me? Let's post it one day, yo, Automatic remix? First 2 people to hit me up, feel me? These guys.
Yeah.
They secured that.
What's
feel
the
me?
what?
I honestly, shout out everybody that sent the verse, because like, I got like 15 verses for that.
Really?
Like 15
Wow.
people reached out and was like,
Okay.
yo,
God
here,
damn.
here's the verse, here's the verse, here's the verse.
Yeah.
And I chose, you know what I mean? Shout out my boy Jordan Red. He was definitely supposed to be on that. It was a incident that night. But yeah, I got him, my boy Jada Boys, and Pop. We got in there, we got in the studio that night, or probably like a week later. Me and him did our part first.
Yeah, I did my part
He
separately.
jumped on.
I was the first verse.
Yeah, he was the first verse, and then Blake, Jada Boys, and Pop was on the Stu session.
Okay. Wow.
So then that, on top of the regular song, that shit did numbers as well.
Yeah.
That shit was going crazy, man. That shit was really going crazy. Just because of like of the amount of people that we had on the song. Like some people was like, oh yeah, I got too many people on it. But like
When you hear this song,
it's like it blends perfectly because the verses aren't crazy long.
Okay.
And the verses aren't that short either. So
Uh-huh.
you feel me? You get a chance to actually hear what we saying.
And every single person brings something different.
Oh
you
yeah.
know?
Oh yeah. Oh
and
yeah.
that track is hard.
Yeah, nah, that's one of our best tracks.
I
from
think
the
after
OVs.
that we didn't after that, you know, it's crazy, we didn't even lock in. Like
No.
we should have been on some after that. How we are now, we should have got like that last year, but time for me, that's everything.
School, right?
Yeah,
You
we
guys
wasn't-
all still in
17
school.
years
we
old.
wasn't really focused. We was like,
17, 16.
tough. Like, you're young, I
You
mean.
was 16 at the time. You was 16. You just had turned 16 or 17.
11th grade.
Yeah, we 11th grade. So it was
It's
like
tough, man, when you're being like a school rapper. You know, I see even kids I go to college with that are trying to do music. Like it almost like they can't do it. They don't have the time. You know.
And a big thing about it too was the money. Like we didn't really have
that's
jobs
what
like that.
that's what it really was. Like we didn't have
Really? It was
no
a
funds for the
passion?
studio. Like it was like we didn't think like that. Like we didn't know it was cheap prices for the studios. We didn't know anything about none of that.
Yeah,
so
we was
like,
literally just coming in fresh. Like,
God, that's the thing. There's such a learning curve, though. The
Yeah,
business
oh my
side of
God.
things too. That you
we
have
took
to.
a break.
yeah, we took a
We
big
didn't go.
break.
We didn't go into the studio from probably what May
Yeah.
to like first time we got into the studio since from that year in May was October.
Yeah, we took
Shout
Oh,
out my
5
boy
months
Dio.
out.
Dio got me and him back in the studio.
Yeah, and I was working that time. Yeah.
Halloween day last
Yeah.
year.
Halloween.
Yeah, he got us back
So you
in the
did some
studio.
spooky songs.
It was
You
spooky
guys-
track, for real. Like, for real. Like,
Yeah.
he made the song like my boy Dono hit me up. Shout out Dio. Nice, nasty.
All
He
right.
hit me up like, yo, little bro, I want to do a track. You know what I mean? Mind you, I haven't been making music, so it's really shout out to him. So, because I haven't been doing nothing. So he was like, pull up for me. I pulled up on him at his crib. Blake just had got out of school, because I got some fuck shit at school. They put me in bullshit, man. But I linked B-Dot pull up on us. Now we go to the studio. I just had made my verse, you know what I mean? Blake made his verse as soon as we got in the studio. Like, that's when I...
You just busted in. You opened the door and you said, "Fuck." it."
Yeah, that's when B-Dot became B-Dot. Like,
Nah, we can
that's
change
when
that.
he became, alright, it's not too many niggas I know fucking with. Because like, he could jack, he freestyled that. Because like, he probably wrote like 2 lines. And was just going crazy after that. And when you hear the song after the interview, bro, you gonna be like, you freestyled that? Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Really? It's just like, because I know it's certain. You just hit a vibe and then it just doesn't start flowing right off the tongue, right?
that was the first song
You
he
know?
was like rapping, singing in.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
that's
you
what
did a
that's
combo.
What,
Yeah.
yeah, that's when like the
Oh.
singing started coming in.
Yo,
Two for
and,
one
and remember,
special,
and remember,
huh?
look, once they recorded them shits, they did like snippets in the studio. So B-Dot dropped a snippet of one of his songs in the studio, and he put it on his Instagram. So mind you, like a week later, I'm on Instagram, and I'm going through the stories and shit. That's when like stories, niggas wasn't really posting on these stories like that. But you feel me? So I was going through it, and I hear the same beat, the same flow, but it's not B-Dot. So I'm over here like, I'm like, who the fuck is this? You feel me? And this one of the niggas in the school just totally jacking his style. Just jacking his whole
God
shit.
damn it.
So I'm over here like, yo, nah. So I go straight to B-Dot. I'm like, yo, my nigga, look at this shit, bro.
And did he not drop the song yet?
Nah,
he's
that
that means you gotta drop that shit.
song has
Dio,
not
that
dropped
song
yet.
still ain't dropped. Blake mad. He gonna leak it.
He didn't.
God damn, I'd be fucking furious, son. Like,
Son, I showed him. He was like, what the fuck?
Pulled up on him right after the next period.
really?
Yeah,
I'm
my
in
son-
class. My teacher telling me to put my phone away. I'm DMing him like, yo, bro, you're wilding.
Son playing no games. He was playing no games.
He pulled up, apologized, told me he'll delete it, yada yada yada.
Yeah, he was copping
Damn,
the
could you get? You guys watch WWE ever?
Love WWE.
Hell
All right, like JBL, clothesline from hell. That's what you fucking giving them, man.
For real, for real.
I mean,
Yo.
come on, man. You don't want to. Was this kid a short kid too? And
Nah, he a little.
Nah, he was a little pig.
okay.
That don't mean nothing.
Nah, you would have played
He's
around,
gonna put that
man.
nigga through it though. For real. Gonna put that nigga
Bugging,
through it.
don't play with
Man,
the tracks.
we're fighting over it. We're fighting over some singing verses, man. That's
Cause
just
that's
way
the
it
thing
is.
though. Like in rap, you can't do that, bro.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
There's a level of respect. For
Yeah, no, definitely. That's why it's such a big deal when people say, "Oh, X person stole flow." Like when Action Bronson, like apparently he stole who
Ghostface Killer.
Ghostface
Yeah.
Killer.
But that's cause he sounds just like that nigga though.
Yeah,
Like,
now that you can't
his
help
voice
his
is like
yeah.
just exactly like him. I don't really feel like he's stealing his flow. That's just his voice.
That's the same
Yeah.
thing I say with Pop Smoke and 50. I feel
Yeah,
Pop
they-
is
they similar. They
Pop
really
voice
similar.
is just like that. He's been in the streets the same way 50 is. So it's like they really got the same.
It was just the beats that are
Yeah.
different because Pop Smoke's actually going on UK beats.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
he found his different sound. Like,
Shout
that's what I
out Pop
think.
though.
We shout out Pop, man.
Yeah, that was it.
Dior.
Pop for real. Like, dude, you really made like my back half of 2019 really fun,
Nah,
man.
for
Like
real.
he was on repeat this
For
year.
real, yeah,
Like
for
he
sure.
was the
Since
one.
March.
Yeah.
Like just amazing. Welcome to the party, but even like feeling I love.
I
The
got
new
a
song with
good
Lil TJ I
feeling.
like.
Yeah.
Dior is cool.
Dior is crazy, man. I fucking
there's-
love Dior.
Yeah,
man.
they got some
Woo!
great. And it got me and Huey back in, like, we've been going crazy, like, finding UK artists or whatever that are on similar beats. Yo, shout out Digga D. Diggaad. That guy is unbelievable. Like, that guy, he needs to come to the U.S. or something like that, because I will go to I will dead ass go to his show. Like,
I'm gonna tune in.
Yeah, this guy is phenomenal. He has a song with Lil TJ, believe it or not. Well, they have a Lil TJ because they were trying to get Lil TJ's song, I guess, hotter in the UK. So what they did is they took Digga D and they put him in there. The guy's a beast, man. I like him. I also like oh man, fuck. What was the I'm gonna have to look at my library here, because there's the guy we were listening to. Remember that UK like 2019 recap video you were watching like the other day, dude? I actually went out and like looked. Yeah, so I was on there. OTB. This is a group. It's a collective. I think there's like 2 or 3 of them. Oh my god, I'll have to play you some of that shit afterwards.
I want to hear that.
So, because I think that's one sound that hasn't been put in the U.S. and like could be experimented with. And it would be great. What's in my fucking assholes?
Shout out UK, man.
Yeah,
UK.
We gotta get all 3 of you guys to UK. Actually, you seem like a France guy. I'm not even gonna lie.
Nah, shout out France.
Yeah, you like
France.
We fucks with all of Europe though. We fucks with all of Europe.
Yo, we coming.
We coming soon.
They don't see Killer 5 on right now.
They don't see it. They don't see it. The Paris Jones, man. Come on,
Paris Jones, man.
Big
I remember them shits in Paris Jordans. Yeah, I remember.
Big wee wee.
We fuck with Paris.
Wait, were you guys sneakerheads back in the day?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I was, but nah, I'm kind of out of it. You know. Hey.
Got the Jesus Jonskis.
Birkenstocks, $40.
Nah.
All right, $40 of fun.
He was the biggest sneakerhead.
You were?
I used to fuck with sneakers heavy.
What did you play in? Or what did you guys play? You all played, right? You both balled, right?
Oh yeah.
What did you play in? Like shoes?
Oh, I didn't know what he meant.
Yeah.
I was just chilling at Nikes, feel me? I wasn't dragging it, feel me?
Okay.
I was calm.
All right.
I was in Kobe's and KD's.
Yeah, I was Kobe's.
Niggas know. My LeBron Jonskis.
Yeah, my boy had the LeBron.
The LeBron
11s.
What? Oh yeah, the 11s. I also fuck with the KDs, the 9s. I think it was. Oh no, the 7s, the 7s, the 6s and the 7s.
The high top version or the low top version?
The low top version.
Low top. Yeah, I'm low top.
Oh my god, KD, bring those back.
I can't ever go back to playing in high tops if I finally get back on the court a little bit. I've been distracted by playing too much Wii bowling. That's been my sport. I'm trying to get a perfect 300 in Wii bowling.
Nigga said we bowling.
Bro, I'm not even kidding. I got 10 straight strikes. You need 12 to get. I got 10, and then I got a fucking spare at the end. And I'm like, I got so pissed off. I want to take that Wii remote and chuck it right through my. This is like 1, 2 in the morning. I need to go to sleep earlier because that's
real
what
at the Wii.
You are?
I gives it up.
I'm different.
I gives it up.
I'm different.
Y'all can see me on the sticks, on the P4 sticks.
I'm different there too.
Here with it all.
Different.
Nah,
We can run it up.
Okay. Wait, what video games do you guys like to play?
2K.
I fucking hate 2K. I hate 2K.
Me too, man. It's like too much.
The game is not like how it used to be.
2K
Man.
is
I
so
remember
shit
back in
now.
the day, like you had WWE versus SmackDown.
Word.
Mortal Kombat.
All them Jones.
All them Jones. Those was games. Uncharted, all 3 of them was fire. I'm not gonna lie.
They just dropped
God
a
of
new one
War.
too.
Like I like games like that where you gotta sit down and play a whole game.
Facts. Like, now it's just like little mini quests and shit that you gotta do.
All this battle royale bullshit.
Chill though.
Shout out Epic for battle royale. It's fire, bro.
Used to play that
But it's
shit,
just
though,
every game that come out now got a battle royale.
You know, you guys didn't make a Fortnite song, no?
Fuck no.
Okay.
Fuck no.
They gonna steal it and not give us no money.
For real.
Yeah.
For real.
Like
Like
that.
No Fortnite songs, no Apex songs,
None
no
of them.
PUBG songs.
None of them.
Alright, you know. We're not making songs for 13-year-old kids. Well, I mean, what would you guys say? Who are you trying to make music for? Like if you looked at an ideal group of people, like who is like your target demographic?
Honestly, I would say the kids, but not necessarily like the kids from everywhere. Like the kids from that, the hood that don't really know like what they want to do. Cause you feel me, a lot of kids coming up, especially from like towns that are unknown, they don't know what they want to do with their lives. They don't know like what path to take, where they want to go. You feel me? So like we just trying to do something different, so they could see that people from their background
Not
can
too much
come up.
older than them either.
Yeah, we not that much older. Like we have people like in middle school coming up to us that recognizes us. They're like, yo, y'all dope. Oh, what's up? What's up? Can I get a picture?
They asked you guys for pictures?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
God
They
damn.
asked this nigga for autographs and shit like that, man. For
Really?
real. Yeah, for real.
I don't walk down Prospect. Prospect is somewhere in Westbury. It's a street in Westbury. I don't walk down Prospect no more without even getting yo, that's Magic. And I would be expecting it to be somebody my age, older sometimes. It be that most of the time in the car sometimes. But most of the time, you just be little kids coming out of school.
Yeah, and we're not even saying this just to brag or nothing like that. Don't take it like that.
It is, though.
You feel me? That's just how we are.
That's what keep me going right now.
Yeah.
Them little kids that say what's up to me every day. Yeah. Them are the kids that really get me in the studio. Like, all right, let me work.
Yeah,
nah, cause I be coming out the house sometimes and there be kids down the block be like, yo, that's Killer. Yo, Killer Love. Yo. For real. Like,
wow. That's crazy.
So dead ass.
I don't know if they'll let you guys perform in the schools, but
they should.
They definitely should. But
principal stop playing around.
Shout out, Mr. Zimba. We gotta get up in there.
For real, Mr.
We gotta
Zimba.
get
us in there.
Black History Month, my birthday month. We gotta do that.
Okay.
For real, nah. But yeah, I feel like we going for the kids. We going for people our age too, cause people our age, like high school kids, they fuck with us too.
Shout out class of 2019.
Yeah, shout out class of 2019. Even 2020, you feel me? They still going crazy, cause the last show we did at Chop Party, shout out to Chop.
Shout out my boy Chop.
Feel me? He let us perform at his little Halloween party. And it was mainly like class of 2020 niggas in there.
It was very young.
But when we performed, like the album had just dropped the day before.
Oh shit!
No. Chop Party?
Yes, it was
the album. The album dropped like I think that night.
Did it? Oh yeah, it definitely did. I'm bugging. It was the 25th. It was the 25th.
So that was the release party I saw with you guys.
Yeah. The album had dropped that day. But we had dropped the song before that, to like, you feel me, to like the lead single.
Yeah, lead single, yeah.
Tonight, I feel.
Shout out B-Dot, man.
Sheesh, man.
Shout out B-Dot, man.
Yo, Tonight really went crazy on them, man. Like, at first, this is what we was gonna do. We had a set plan. We was gonna perform. It's Raiden, Classic, and Latin vibes. But I told them before, I'm like, yo, we gotta do Tonight. But they was like, yo, Tonight is more of like a lovey-dovey song. This is a hood party.
It was a hood party.
This a hood party. He was like, I don't know how niggas gonna feel about that. So I was like, alright, bro, you right. Let's just do these 3 songs and we're done. So when we finished, what was it? Classic. That was the last one we did. When we finished Classic, we was like, alright, thank you guys. We appreciate y'all.
They wasn't hearing it.
They said, fuck no, yo, tonight.
The
crowd was screaming. The crowd was
tonight.
screaming. They was like, yo, tonight. Yo, what about tonight? So we was like, I was looking at these niggas like, I fucking told y'all, man. I fucking told y'all.
Like,
we had to ask Chop though, you feel me? Because, this is house. You can't just perform. We told him we was going to do 3 songs. So he was like, yo, y'all go do y'all thing. So tonight, come on, bro.
Wow.
Sheesh, yo. I felt like I was famous, bro. Like, I really felt like I was famous.
They were singing along?
They were singing along to the shit.
That just came out.
Word for word. Nah, the single had been out for a minute.
This was the single.
Yeah, this was the lead single.
Oh, okay.
But, like, the album had just came out. But they were singing that shit word for... Like, my verse, they were singing it word for word.
Oh, my God.
That's what's crazy about that thing, because, like, the way that song is set up, like, when we made that song, he got in the booth, he went crazy. Like, the intro to that song was crazy.
Yeah.
Blake came with the hook. Crazy.
Blake, that's the main reason I feel like they attracted that song, because of his vocals. I'm not gonna
That's
lie.
what I'm saying. Like, Blake hook was so crazy, bro. I don't understand, bro. They really was singing left part and part to my part. And my part on that song is like, that's more Payne Street.
Yeah,
like,
it's like some street
and they
shit.
singing it like, rest in peace to Nipsey. Like, they singing it like.
They're singing.
That shit is crazy.
For sure. Like, I can show you the video after this, man. Like, you
shit
gonna
was
hear
crazy.
you gonna hear them louder than me.
Wow.
Like, they were louder than me.
My God.
Like, that shit was... I really felt like I was famous.
Shout
like,
out West Money for that,
for
man. I
real,
love y'all.
that was one of the realest moments I've ever had in
I
this
love
rap
West
shit.
Money
Like,
for
that
that.
shit was crazy, man.
Yeah.
The love that we received, it was like, you won't ever see that anywhere else. You will never see that anywhere else. Like,
That's crazy. Yo, shout out Westbury, man. That's what's going on over
for real,
there,
man.
dude.
Love y'all,
Love the
man.
whole
It's some young gunners coming up in Westbury.
Oh,
man.
yeah,
Shout out
yeah,
my
yeah.
young wild niggas.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, YWB.
Definitely.
YWN, they like 15, 14 years old. They doing the same thing we doing. 3 of them, that's the head rappers. And it's like 30.
That's why
these little kids. My fault,
You go,
y'all. I don't mean to call y'all little kids. My fault, bro.
Younger guys.
These little homies.
Yeah.
They travel like 10, 12 deep. Like, you don't see just one of them. You see one of them, you best believe 15 come around that corner.
Damn.
And listen. they fucking do numbers, man.
Numbers.
What they doing now, we wasn't doing back then. We wasn't doing
Like
back
how
then.
we just said automatic did 2K in a day. My little brother, that's my little brother.
Yeah, that's his
YW,
little brother.
man.
Oh yeah, you're actually
Yeah, that's my
blood
little
brothers.
brother.
Oh okay,
That's his
cool.
group. They doing 7K, 8K, 10K, like SoundCloud. They going crazy right now.
Damn,
They really are. Like I was looking at this shit the other day, and I'm like, yo, these little niggas going crazy, man. Like, yo, we was not doing this when we was younger.
Yeah.
Like, we wasn't even dreaming about that.
The thing is, though, the kids that age are able to like look at you guys
That's
and
exactly
be
what
like,
it is.
and you guys probably had
That's exactly what it is.
some
That's
influence
why-
on those guys, especially you being related to
Yeah.
one of them. You know,
And that
That's
shit
what it is.
makes us feel great. Like,
Yeah.
to know that we inspire people. Like,
Yeah.
That's it.
that's crazy. Like, knowing that I inspire somebody, bro, that just makes me want to do this shit even more. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? Like, that shit
Nice.
is just, it's a great feeling.
Yeah, we gotta get a song with those guys.
Oh,
or
yeah.
they already exist.
We already have a song with his
Already
little
have-
brother.
Yeah, we got
Oh,
a few.
okay.
But that was like before we was really like going crazy, you feel me?
Yeah.
But like we definitely gonna link up again for sure.
2020, yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, this is a
2020
big.
was spooky, yeah.
Bro, everyone, here's the thing.
2020 was spooky, yeah.
Some people are saying, 2020 is my year.
I'm not saying nothing.
You know, but the thing is, as me as an outsider, all right, and I'm looking inside, I kind of am I'm one of those guys who likes to predict, and I think I have a decent. These guys should be at the top of your list of like, because I think a huge step up is gonna come on. Some guys I have on here, and I'm like, these guys are on a decline.
Yeah.
Especially that guy I saw at the store the other day. Decline. Everybody else.
Nah, that nigga gonna take me.
Nah, he gonna be
Yeah,
bad as
know who
fuck.
it is. Nobody's gonna know who it is. Well, I mean, I guess it's one of the people I've had on the podcast. I'll give you this much. Not these guys. It's not George because he doesn't rap. All right. It's not me because I don't rap either. All right. So it's not me. All right. So people are gonna have ups. Some people are gonna go down. I think these guys are on the way up.
Thank you, Benji.
yeah.
Appreciate you, bro.
Of course,
For real.
man. Yeah, I should do like a video where like I predict like 10 groups or artists from like the
Nice.
island.
That's a good idea. That's a
I'm
good
like,
idea.
here's the one problem though. If I do it, if I do that, unfortunately, most people I know are Nassau guys. I'm just starting to get into Suffolk a bit. Most of them guys are also singers. So I need to get a few of those guys on the list because there's great talent out there. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just I don't want to like upset those guys.
Yeah,
So
I
when
feel
that
you.
happens, I'm thinking about doing a year-end awards, but not like for 2020. No, not like for 2019. I might not do it. I might do it in May when I started my podcast. So it'll be 1 year of the podcast. So it'll be like my 1 year awards of like all the projects I listened to, all the people I interviewed, and all that. This is a good interview, man. We got still some time, so that's good. Fuck it, let's talk about some bullshit here. Let's talk about trains, man. You guys are on those
my
trains.
God.
Chill, man. Nah, so R.I.P. to them boys that died, man. I'm not even gonna lie.
Was that the one where is that the one like last year where they were driving? Like the one was like hella drunk and then
Yeah.
that was that.
Yeah,
That was last year. Or was that early?
That
this
was
year?
last year. I was
Yeah,
still
it had
working
to
at Frank's at the time. That was last year. Yeah.
When you start working at Frank's?
I started working at Frank's. Shit. I don't even fucking know. I think it was like June. I was still working in. Nah, I think it was early 2019. matter
Yeah,
of
I
fact.
think it was like January.
It was early 2019. Yeah.
Yeah, it was January because
That was
that's
this
why I was
year.
recovering from the concussion.
Yeah. You're right. It was early
Yeah.
2019. So yeah, them.
R.I.P. to them boys.
Yeah, them boys, man.
Wow.
They was I guess they was drunk. Something happened. Skirted off the lot. Then it was right like in a little deli like right by the train station too.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess they was drunk. They didn't see the shit.
They went through the train tracks that was on the road. They don't have the.
They do.
They do, but they just skirted through it.
I guess they did.
I don't
man.
even know.
Yeah,
Come
I
on, guys! You guys gotta read
I don't
signs,
even.
son.
I ain't even want to speak on it because I don't really know nothing like that. But
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's what happened. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because
God
like, there's no
damn.
other way. Like, you feel me?
Yeah.
If the train is coming, the sign is gonna be down. No matter
Right.
What? It's not. It's not nothing else.
Yeah, what'd you guys think about Thomas the Tank Engine, man? That guy was fucking wet. I want to tell you something. Used to get these nightmares because there was death in Thomas. Not even kidding. Like, trains died in
What the
Thomas.
fuck?
So there was this, I don't think it was Thomas that was driving it, but it was one of the other trains. And this was like when my brother used to watch that shit. He's younger than me. And the motherfucker, they were on a bridge. and they fell off the bridge, and they had these like annoying ass carts.
Yeah.
Like these wooden carts. Like,
Yo, that's mad dark, bro.
That was on the back, right? So when he skirted off out of control, the fucking carts, they flew off the bridge and they like went into like a bush or some shit, and they just shattered into like pieces of wood.
Shit, man.
Bro,
Thomas, I gotta chill.
Yeah,
Like, you don't need to see stuff like that.
yeah, I was literally they died, and I'm like, yo, we're actually having dead train cars in fucking a kids show.
But you know
like
what's
that?
crazy though? A lot of the kids shows that was like played back then have a lot of dark shit in it.
Yeah,
like,
hell
a lot
yeah,
of dark
bro.
shit. Like it's
Yeah.
not even funny. Like
Yeah.
the shit that I be seeing, like that they be having like sex jokes and shit that kids don't understand.
Yeah.
Mad different weird shit like devil shit. You feel me? Satanic shit. All that bullshit.
Man.
You feel me?
You know, there was like depressed ass characters. I remember like what was that motherfucker's name?
I think I know exactly who you talking about too. From,
Courage the Calorie Dog is one of them.
Oh,
that
yeah,
was,
no,
like,
that show-
that
that
guy
show-
was depressed as fuck.
that
like,
show was fucking different, man. That show used to scare the shit out of me when I was
yeah.
little. That show used to scare the shit out of me, but
Yeah.
it was a good show though. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
I used to watch that shit even though it used to scare me.
The one guy I got beef with is Caillou. Okay, that's the fucker. I don't. You remember him?
Why
the
you got beef
bald-headed
with
kid?
Caillou, man?
Caillou was always
Caillou was
crying,
trash.
bitching, whining. He was a spoiled ass kid. Like,
Nah.
you know, I'm sorry, if his dad would have just come up there and backslapped the shit out of him, like,
He would have been straight.
he would have been fine.
You ever heard the Lil B song, Caillou?
No.
Never heard that shit, man.
Fist like Caillou, got bullet head like Caillou.
yo, shout out to Lil B, man. You don't know who Lil B
No,
is?
of course I know Lil B is. He just.
That
died
song
in,
is
like-
hard, bro.
Nah, that song used to go crazy, man.
Yeah,
Like,
that was when I was on my EDM bullshit. Like, I was listening to EDM music, and I missed like that era of Lil
No, it's
B.
crazy, man. I just did an EDM song.
Really?
Yeah, that's we was
crazy.
just talking about it when we
Just
left
talking
this.
about that.
That's crazy. It's cause at NCC I take a songwriting class.
Nice. Okay.
So just to help me out, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But like the final project was to make an EDM song for some crazy, cause my teacher has some crazy ass connections with the EDM world. So he got us like producer from Italy. I think his name is Gianluca.
Oh
he got
shit,
like
we
40,
went worldwide with this.
yeah, he got like 14 million followers. So like
What the fuck?
Killer International.
yeah, bro, for real. So I was writing on the song on his beat for me. We did the final project, handed it in. Oh shit. So hopefully, if the nigga fuck with it, you feel me? He gonna fucking promote that shit.
Swing a beat.
Hopefully get that shit to a crazy ass artist, and for me, I'm gonna be getting royalties.
Bro, you're gonna
What's
be
the
getting
booth
some. You're gonna
fest?
get some. If you perform that, it's gonna be in front of a different crowd.
Yo.
You seen them EDM crowds? They are some goofy
for sure.
motherfuckers.
Nah, but that's
They
the
be
thing.
They have
lit,
blow up
though.
animals and they're fucking going in the mosh pit with fucking big tubes. You know?
That's the thing, though. I'm not gonna be doing none of that because the songs that I'm writing is gonna go to a whole different artist. So I'm just getting the money.
Ghostwriter.
Yeah, Nah, it's not technically ghostwriting because I'm getting credit for it.
Okay.
You feel me? So like,
Whatever money you get, Stu Sesh on you.
Straight like
you know that I got
Yes,
niggas,
that's
man,
what
for
he
real. But
Yeah.
hopefully that shit do pop off, man.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, no, I didn't do that. Let's see what else. So fuck it, man. You guys are all retail workers, man, or have had retail experience. I'm going through the pains right now. 6:30 to 12:30 tonight at night.
Hey man, I go.
If they give me a break, that means I'm there till 1 in the morning.
Shit.
What? Yes, dude. Everybody at the mall's closing at 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
What the fuck, man? Nah,
He
that's,
knows what I'm talking
that's
about.
wild,
This-
man. Nah.
These
That's wild.
customers this year are worse than the ones last year. This holiday season's been worse than last year. I don't know if you guys were around last, but
I was working at a restaurant during Christmas last year, so I didn't really.
were you cooking or are you doing waiting?
Nah, I was a
recovering
busboy.
from a
Busing.
concussion.
You were recovering from a concussion.
Yeah, I got hurt bad in basketball.
Oh shit!
I
Was
ain't
off a
even-
rebound.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna say the name. It was
But-
two of my friends.
But
two
they
of my
know.
closest friends.
They know.
I was, oh my god, like you see what James Harden doing right now in the NBA, like
Yeah.
annihilating everybody. Like
Yeah.
they was getting it bad that day,
Uh
and then I got hit some kind of way in my head.
huh. Oh
Shit.
shit!
Passed out,
Got like
had a
elbow.
seizure.
Yeah.
Had a seizure too.
Yeah,
it's
I-
scary,
This
dude.
guy scared the shit out of us, man.
I actually had a teammate that literally passed out and fainted and had to get stretched out. He wasn't
Yeah,
responsive. I mean, he was
that was
responsive, but he couldn't talk.
Mhm.
This was years ago, but it was in rec. But it was crazy. Like he
Wow,
was a
man.
good player too. He was a high school player that was playing on our rec team.
Oh
This
shit.
fucker- yeah, this fucker was good. He was skilled, and then he went out for.
Yeah,
I don't think he was
true.
out for the season, but he was out that day.
Shout out to God. Oh my God, he's
Yeah.
real.
Definitely. That's
Insane.
wouldn't be here without him.
You guys are all NBA fans.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right,
for
who
sure.
do you like?
they gonna hate me for this one, man. I love Kevin Durant, man. I love, bro. Kevin Durant is my favorite player of all time. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all saying. Fuck everybody. Kevin Durant is the best player in the world to me.
That was when I was following basketball heavy. When I was a kid, I would watch NBA TV every single day, every day. Like I watched Kobe's 81-point game. I was just sitting there watching that shit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was 8 years old or 7 years old when that shit was going on. I was the biggest NBA fan. I had like all types of jerseys and shit. Allen Iverson was my favorite player, and even though I'm a Wizards fan, R.I.P. Kevin Durant. When it was Durant and Odin, I was like, are you kidding me? I didn't think Odin was going to be as bad as he ended up being.
Odin was terrible,
but
man.
Durant, I'm like, this guy has to be the number one pick. Watching him in Texas, that guy was unbelievable.
Fucking crazy, man.
Unreal.
We've never seen anything like that.
He was a freak. He was 6'9", 6'10".
7 footer moving like that, man.
Moving like that, shooting like that, like a scorer like that. I'm like, damn.
One of a kind.
Yeah.
You never want to see nobody like that.
So you're a Brooklyn Nets fan now.
I guess you could say that.
All right, what do you like?
I
like the Knicks.
Oh, man.
I am a Golden State
Let's
Warriors
talk about it.
fan.
Let's talk about it.
Boom.
Oh.
Viral.
Let's
movie.
talk about it.
We're going to talk about it because I have nobody on my roster right now.
You got D-Lo. You got
D'Angelo
D-Lo.
Russell's gone, bro. He's gone.
He was playing like 2 nights ago.
He's
wasn't
gone.
Yeah, he had a game winner.
Traded.
Shout out
He's
D-Lo.
gone.
Yeah, he's supposed to get traded.
He's gone.
Wait,
He's gone.
But we're in a
a
rebuilding stage. I'm just lucky the Warriors was wilding for how long we was
to
wilding.
be a Wizards fan.
Because high school was great for me.
Yeah, he had all the bets bet on.
Trash talking motherfuckers.
Yeah, he had all the rights.
Crazy.
The only
I had
bad
one
moment.
bad year.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy though? He was a Golden State fan before they really blew up though.
Before, because my
That's the
dad
crazy
like
part.
Monte Ellis and all.
Monte Ellis was fire.
That's the crazy
Monte
part.
Ellis was fire. That's what I really know from Golden State.
So
And
nobody
then
could really like say that he was a bandwagon. That's why he had all the bragging rights.
Yeah,
That's why
I like Monte. Monte was fire, but I didn't know too much about basketball back then. And then I think like a year or two later he left.
He got traded to Milwaukee.
Yeah,
Poor
then
fucking
Steph.
guy. I had to go that.
Steph violated Nuggets. Steph and violating everybody, like literally
Nah, he was going crazy.
everybody.
You know the thing I
Kevin
didn't like
Durant
about him is the fact
included.
that he was wearing Under Armour. I don't wear Under Armour or Adidas. Okay.
You know why I respect the Under Armour decision though? Because nobody else did it.
Yeah, nobody else was doing
Like,
that like that.
it was LeBron, Nike, KD, Nike, Chris Paul, Jordan, D Wade, Jordan, Melo, Jordan, James Harden, Adidas, Damian Lillard. Everybody was doing the big
big three.
brand.
The
you feel
big
me?
three.
He Under Armour gave him a bag. Like, a bag.
Yo,
Now
Klay
he
Thompson,
runs it.
what the hell are those terrible ass shoes that you wear? Those Anta? Those
Yeah,
are
this
garbage.
is
And you know D
bullshit.
Wade even now. D Wade's not even Jordan anymore. He was Li Ning.
Nah,
the
yeah,
Chinese
yeah,
brand.
the Chinese brand, but some
But
of
that
his
was a
shoes,
little better.
Some of his shoes
are
was
a little
fire.
better.
Some of his
Yeah.
shoes was fire. I'm not
Shout
even-
out my man D Wade.
Yeah, that's him right
that's
there.
my guy.
Who was your team? Or who is your team?
I was Miami.
It's a good time to be a Miami fan.
Yeah,
They're
I love
good,
D
dude.
Wade, but like now for me, I'm rocking with Philly. Facts. Love Philly.
Philly.
Dude, you would have to, like, this is a great year to be a fucking Heat fan. You know,
Yeah,
Tyler
Miami's
Hero.
wild.
Going crazy. They
Shout out
definitely go
Miami.
crazy.
Tyler Hero. So my
Miami
high school
basketball.
guy is Emmanuel Quickly, who plays on Kentucky.
Oh, word?
Yes, yeah, he
I
was
was
on
watching
USA.
him last night.
Yep,
He
I
had
went
a
to high
game
school with
last
them. Yep, we were like watch film together and shit. Like at
crazy.
times, I was
That's
I was a PA announcer, so I'll be like
fire.
I'll be doing like the shit on the speakers or whatever. And yeah, he was good. I was there my freshman and sophomore year. I remember I played against him once. This is when he was like in 7th grade. I think he reclassified, but he was like a 7th grader, 8th grader, and I was playing in this AAU league. And this guy, fucking dude, he wasn't getting the ball like that all the time, but like when he got the ball, he was so technically skilled. Like, you were like, yeah. And at that time, he was more of because he was taller, he was like playing like a 4 at that time. But in high school, he was a combo guard. So yeah, he could do it all, man. He was fantastic.
That's like this guy. My fault.
All good, man.
That's like this guy from the hood. Shout out JT. Oh my God. JT from
JT,
Westbury.
man.
He a problem.
That was.
Like for me, cause I was like, I grew up like there's other great players out of Westbury. Sheldon, Paris, Mikey, Lenny, all of them. Now, shout out 2011 Westbury basketball
Hold on,
team.
but can we talk about it though? We was were we the first to get the LIC?
Nah. 2011. they got it
2011,
first.
right?
Yeah,
All right, so
they
we
got
was
it
the
first.
second. So he actually got a championship ring for Long Island. He was on the team when they did that. They
I was
beat
a
the whole
sophomore at the
island.
time.
You feel me? So niggas was hating on Westbury. Westbury been on top. Let's really talk about it though. Westbury really been on top.
In
man.
for the athletes.
Yeah,
they've
nah.
been-
Westbury basketball.
Yeah, basketball and soccer.
gotta give it to soccer.
Soccer was definitely
was
do
up
it.
there.
Soccer was
Shout
definitely
out
do it.
Westbury soccer.
You feel me? But like,
You played basketball?
I stopped playing. I stopped
Or
playing when I
you
got to high school. I'm not
You
gonna
weren't a
lie.
soccer player either?
Nah, I wasn't. Nah, nothing like that. I used to play soccer when I was younger, but you feel me? Shit got over. But yeah, nah, let's talk about it though. You feel me?
Yeah,
LIC champion, got a ring on his finger, all that.
You got that ring, bro? You got to bring that out in the music video.
I will. I'm not even gonna lie. I should. I deserve
You're
it.
multi-talented, man. Some of these guys can only... They're not... You look at Shaq. When he basketball
fuck,
to rapping, terrible. Kobe,
Nah, but wait,
basketball to
but-
rapping, terrible.
But Shaq had a few
Other than
platinum records
Lillard.
though.
Lillard's good.
Yeah,
Lillard's
Lillard's
good.
Lillard's actually
But I don't really listen to his music, whatever. But I can admit the fact he's very talented.
Shaq had a few
I'm
platinum
letting it
records
be
though.
known right now. When we get to that platform, any industry nigga that think they nice at ball, I'm doing it to him.
What are the big ones? I think J. Cole and 2 Chainz.
J. Cole, Lil
But I think
Durk.
2 Chainz a little too old now. I think
Yeah,
he would.
2
he
Chainz
would-
like
J.
40
Cole, Lil Durk, T.J. Porter, Lil T.J., J. Critch, everybody that's playing ball, Davies.
Tory, you know
Davies,
Tory always talk that shit.
Garbage.
Tory
Tory
Lanez always talking that shit.
I love Tory Lanez to death, but
facts.
he's garbage.
Nah.
You know, that was a bad. I saw Rich the Kid playing one time.
No, Rich the Kid is
Lil
terrible.
Pump.
Oh,
Also
don't
very
even start
bad
on that,
player.
man. Come on, man.
YB in the mirror. I saw a clip of him playing. Oh my god.
Shout out all y'all, because we fuck with y'all, too.
Yeah,
They're
we fuck,
good.
y'all, we fuck with y'all.
Yeah.
But y'all trash. y'all trash that ball.
I mean, they can rap. They cannot.
Yeah,
I will get my
play ball.
5, you get y'all 5, we can do whatever.
Oh yeah, we spanking y'all.
Hey man, when we go on this platform, we'll do a basketball tournament.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
You know.
Set the date.
So, anyways, unfortunately, probably gonna have to wrap this shit up or whatever. But what do you guys want to shout out? This is your time to open mic.
Boom.
Do whatever you want to shout out.
Trap Love, January.
January coming soon. Our next
Album.
project.
Album.
We coming,
Album.
Yeah, we
Album.
coming different. We coming different this time. If Road to Riches was like the rapping shit, this is like a R&B type of vibe, rapping type of vibe. So we coming for the ladies this time.
Oh,
You feel
the
me?
ladies of Westbury,
This
man.
for the ladies. They inspired us ever since that night. Since that night at the party when they were singing Tonight, they inspired us to make this shit. No cap.
Okay.
Big features.
Oh, super big.
Very big.
we not gonna talk about it. We not gonna talk about it.
Big singles.
We not gonna talk about it.
Big singles, big
Yo.
features, big projects.
Everything. We
We're
coming
not going to
crazy.
talk about
Yeah.
2020 till we get in 2020.
So we
man.
get in 2020. Once this shit pop off, y'all gonna know. Y'all gonna remember our name.
Shout out Benji, man, for having us
Yes,
here, though.
for sure. Shout out to you, my boy.
Beat out,
you,
you been
man.
too quiet today. Say
Where-
one more thing, man.
Yeah, you know who I'm shouting out, man. Shout out to Mrs. for me.
Shout out to wifey.
Exactly, for me.
There you
I
go.
gotta do for me.
Hey man, that's
I'm
who you're
shouting out
singing
my
to,
missus,
bro.
Yeah,
too.
for sure. Yeah.
Shout out wifey.
All right, and then where can they find you guys on Instagram and shit?
Oh yeah. My Instagram is @KillerTheGreat_.
Instagram is magic 2Cs _ 2MG.
And then you got B._2MG. That's B._ with 2 T's. Thank you very much.
Yep, and follow all these guys. Follow their SoundCloud. I'll put that down below. Check out their music. These guys are fun, but they are talented, and they are putting on. We got a whole new town now. We can check it off the map, man.
All platforms. Spotify,
platforms.
Tidal,
Everything.
Apple Music, everywhere you can find us. No excuses.
All right, there you go. Yo, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. Follow me, SKBENITG.
Whoa.
Spinner Media. Thank you for 2MG for being here.
Yes, sir.
Goodbye, everybody.
2MG.
See you.
Vida.
Yeah, like the what?
Magic, she let the sound of my voice. She fell in love with the cuss talk. Red when I woo back. Baby girl, don't get me pissed off. These diamonds is dancing in my chain. Baby girl, this is that rich talk. And I'm falling hard on these bitches. Pimpin', that might be my new sport. She love the sound of my voice. She fell in love with the cuss talk. Red when I woo back. Baby girl, don't get me pissed off. These diamonds is dancing in my chain. Baby girl, this is that rich talk. And I'm falling hard on these bitches. Pimpin', that might be my new sport.
Yeah, I'm ballin'.